Today we are studying Newton's second law. We have a box with a small mass, and we have a box with a larger mass. It is full of dog food. Today we are going to see how force, acceleration, and mass relate. I'm going to use the same force to push both of these boxes, and we are going to see what happens. First, the box with the lesser mass, it flies off the table. Second, the box with the heavy mass. It doesn't go very far. A mass is a measure of how much matter an object is made up of. So the root beer box is empty and very light. It has less mass than the full box of dog food. When I push the empty root beer box with the same force as the box of the dog food, the root beer box had a higher acceleration than the dog food box did. A force is a push or a pull, and acceleration is the rate at which velocity changes over time. Newton's second law says that the acceleration of an object increases with increased force and it decreases with increased mass. So if I would have had a harder force on the dog food box, it would have moved at the same acceleration as the root beer box. But since the root beer box had a lighter mass than the dog food box, the root beer box had a higher acceleration. Newton's second law says that force equals mass times acceleration. Force is abbreviated with an F, mass is abbreviated with an M, and acceleration is abbreviated with an A. Force has the unit of a Newton, and a Newton is abbreviated with an N. Mass is the measure in kilograms, and it has an abbreviation of kg. And acceleration, as you should know, is measured in meters per second, or 1 meter per second squared. So force equals mass times acceleration. And the force is a Newton because mass is a kilogram times acceleration, which is a meter per second squared. So, a kilogram times 1 meter per second squared actually equals a Newton, and that is how force has the unit as a Newton. So in conclusion, mass and force affect the acceleration of an object. The more mass an object has, the more force you're going to have to apply to let it have a faster acceleration. Force equals mass times acceleration, and that is Newton's second law equation. Force has a unit of a Newton, mass has the unit of a kilogram, and acceleration has a unit of meters per second squared. Thank you for watching my video.